Here's part 3 of The Oath Beneath the Dirt, where the Black Book speaks again, and the price of victory comes due. The Oath Beneath the Dirt, part 3. Smoke and Names. They walked through the ruin of the tower with ash in their lungs and silence on their heels. The girl, Sierra, hadn't spoken a word since they pulled her from that pit. The boy, her brother, maybe, clung to her like a ghost that hadn't figured out it was dead yet. The rain returned by noon, cold, soft, and constant like guilt. Garrick squatted beside a broken tree, grinding a whetstone along his blade with slow, cruel strokes. We keep taking in strays, we'll need a priest soon. Or a gravedigger. Same thing, isn't it? Jory muttered, nose buried in his black book. He wasn't reading this time. He was writing. Thorne stood watch, cloak draped over his shoulders like shadow, eyes on the tree line. Jory scratched another line onto the yellowed page. Winning is everything, but only for those with the patience to endure and the dedication to become unstoppable. Garrick snorted. Winning's for lords and liars. The rest of us just try to die slower. Thorne finally turned. His eyes were steel, but old steel, scarred, weathered, full of ghosts. Maybe, he said, but we didn't burn that tower to break even. He pointed down the slope. In the valley below, smoke curled from chimneys. A village. Fenced, fortified, flying no banner. A holdout, Thorne said. Might have food, might have steel, might have both. Jory closed the book. Might have friends of Blackhand. Then we burn them too. The village was called Weathermere, but nobody had spoken that name in years. Half the roofs sagged, the other half smoked. They arrived near dusk, mud-caked and quiet. A man with a crooked spear hailed them from the palisade. State your names and your cause. Garrick stepped forward, face half covered by his scarf. We're selling sermons and stealing sins. Open the gate or lose what teeth you've got. Thorne raised a hand. Easy. We're travellers. Hungry ones. The guard narrowed his eyes. You the kind that come in peace or leave in pieces? Thorne smiled without warmth. Depends who asks. A pause. Then the gate creaked open. They entered. The people watched them like dogs eyeing a fresh wound. Thorne counted a dozen men with tools sharpened into weapons. Poor steel, but desperate hands. Those were dangerous. An old woman approached, back bent but voice sharp. You come from the north? We come from war, Thorne replied. Same place these days. She eyed the girl, the boy. We don't have room for burdens. Thorne stepped closer. Then we'll leave them behind, but you'll have to take it up with me. The old woman didn't flinch. You speak like a man who's lost everything but the edge of his blade. I've lost that too. Still cuts just fine. She gave a slow nod. You'll want the barn. It leaks, but it's dry on one side. You try to take more than that, and we'll gut you in your sleep. Fair trade, Thorne said. That night, by the barn's cracked hearth, they passed what little food they had. The girl didn't eat. The boy stared into the flames like he saw something crawling just beyond them. Jory opened the book. Another? Thorne nodded. Jory cleared his throat and read aloud. Winning is everything, but only for those with the patience to endure and the dedication to become unstoppable. Silence followed. Then the boy, quiet all this time, spoke. What if you don't want to be unstoppable? Thorne looked at him for a long moment. Then you stop. And for some, that's the only mercy left. To be continued in part 4, The Wolves at Weathermere. Would you